Okay, so hey guys, I was finally able to find the strength to repot my Philodendron SP Columbia. I'm so excited because there's a new leaf growing in. I believe it's the 10th leaf. I'll count in a second, but yeah, I'm super excited. I got that container. I don't want to call it a planter, but either way, container, whatever you want to call it. I got that from Target. They were actually super cheap. I think it might have been like $2 or $3 for a 2 pack. The plan with that is once it outgrows this one, I'm just going to connect the two with zip ties and just have it crawl along both pots. That's the plan. So pretty much I put a little leca layer at the bottom and then ended up adding in some soil. I was able to get out so many of the roots without breaking them. I was super excited. This is not my first time repotting this plant, and typically I just chop it and put it back into the same planter. And this time I'm going to be putting it into a clear one, not a self-watering planter, but it's kind of sort of the same idea because there's going to be a little leca reservoir at the bottom. As you can see, the roots are nice and healthy, which I'm super excited about. They feel nice and firm. Really no complaints with this plant. It gets pretty good lighting. Not from a grow light specifically, but just like my regular kitchen lights. And it seems to love it. You can see that most of the roots were actually in the reservoir compared to in the soil. And I mean, hey, the plant looks happy, so I don't really like to disturb it often. So yeah, in this soil mix, like I told you guys before, I use the same mix for all of my plants. It's pretty much leca, some sort of bark. I think it's actually an orchid bark mix, and a little bit of regular potting soil. Leca, of course, perlite, just the basic stuff. But yeah, so I added in a little bit of that on top of the leca layer and then placed the plant in. I didn't do anything special with the roots. I kind of just let them fall the way they were falling in the pot anyway. And then here I'm just removing the sheath from the newest leaf, which is so big. I think I was able to get a close up of, yeah, here we go, of the aerial root that was trying to attach to something. It was super tiny. So I'm hoping that since I'm able to get this into some soil or like touching soil, it'll make that leaf feel nice and secure, and then it'll be able to root and just continue to crawl along the pot. I have no idea how big this new leaf is going to be, but I'm definitely going to measure it and compare it to all the previous ones because now it's like actually crawling for real. This will be the most leaves that I've had on this plant since I purchased it, and all of the leaves on it now are the ones that I have grown. There's two that are in the front that I'm thinking about cutting just because they hang a little bit lower than the others. You can see them right there, like this one that I'm holding, and then the one to the left of it. They're just like a little low, and I don't want to like um tie them up and then have them bend in an awkward position, but it's all right. What can you do? So here is a close-up of what the potting mix looks like with a little bit of leca at the bottom. And this is the newest leaf. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And since I repotted this, because this was like 2 days ago, I think, it's already starting to, that leaf is starting to poke out a little bit more. I was so freaked out. I was like, wait a minute, am I seeing things, or is it really starting to grow a little bit more since I repotted it? Craziness. Aside from that, what else was going on here? Oh, I did wipe my leaves down with my neem oil mix, which is basically just water, neem oil, dishwashing liquid. I will say when you use the neem oil mix or anything that has neem oil in it on the leaves, make sure you do not put the plant right under a grow light after. So I wiped these down and then left the lights off for the rest of the night after I was done recording. And then turned the lights back on the next day and everything was pretty much fine. So yeah, I'm so happy that this is finally done. And I just can't believe how big this plant got. When I first got it, it was maybe like 4 leaves. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but I did purchase this at one of the Ecuagenera pop-ups in Philadelphia. and I think I'm going to be going this year. So I believe it's the first weekend in April. It's coming up soon. I'm excited. What I'm going to get, I have no idea. If you guys have ever gone to an Equigenera pop-up, let me know how the experience has been for you. And if you guys, I don't think anybody that watches me is in the Philadelphia area, but if you are going, I don't know, message me on Instagram or something. Maybe we can meet up there. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have this plant or any other crawling philodendron and how they're growing for you. And I know this is always something like where you get these pots from. So yeah, again, I got this pot from Target. Definitely check it out. It was super cheap. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.